into the spooky season. So we have Darkrai for one more raid hour. Not one more raid. So yeah, we'll be getting into some more Darkrai raids tonight. How is everybody doing? Typical, the raid that I am sitting on is not a T5 raid, so I really feel like Niantic is going out of their way to make sure that this raid is never a raid that I want. It's like they know that I'm sitting here and I'm going to be hosting raids from this location, so they decide to make this raid a non-tier 5 raid, because literally this egg would have popped up within the last 5 minutes or so, like just before I got here. So why every other egg around here tends to be what we need it to be and this one isn't, it's a bit sus. Not gonna lie, it seems a little bit sus that Niantic has once again, because it seems to happen like every single week now, so it's just a little bit frustrating, because this is the most central location to host raids from. It's where I can see the most raids. So why this raid is never one that we actually want is incredibly frustrating. But anyway, how are we all doing? Welcome in. Oh, there is raids. Like, don't get me wrong. There's raids around, just not where I'm sitting. Like this raid that I'm sitting on. Like, for some reason, this gym is during raid hours. 9 times out of 10, it is not a raid that we want it to be. It's just some other random raid. And yeah, this has got a 45-minute timer still on it. So what's the most that timers have? Like, they're like 50-minute timers or something. So this literally popped up just before I got here as a non-Darkrai raid, which doesn't make sense because all these other raids have already started popping up, are already there, and are Darkrai. So, and for it to be so consistent, that's what I mean. It's like if it happened every now and again, I'd be like, okay, it's just luck. But for it to happen like every single bloody week, it's just like Niantic are doing this on purpose. They're 59, are they? Because usually when I see them pop, they're like in between 45 and 50 minutes sometimes, so. Anyway. It still popped up just before it should have, sort of thing. Why is my music being all... Music, what are you doing? Anyway. Before the stream start, you got a shiny Seedot. Nice, well done. Oh, you got the mask? Nice, well done. They're still popping up for this Day of the Dead event. They're just not as common, sort of thing. But yeah, they're still popping up, so I've still got a chance of getting one over the next 48 hours. I almost said 45 minutes. Yeah, next 45 minutes. Let me chuck my code into the chat for the peoples that need it. No. Hey, Rhaegar, how you doing, man? If we get a shiny this stream. I don't necessarily need this shiny. I've already got one of these, but yeah, still getting one would be nice. More doing this for everybody else. Hopefully everybody else can get their shinies. Okay, 4, 6, 1, 5, 0, 6, 3, 3, 2, 2, 4. Alright, there we go. That is for people that need to send me a friend request. Hey, Underground, how you doing? You barely play, so you don't really know what's going on. It was the Halloween event. We just had the Halloween event, which is usually one of the best events for the year. This year it was a little bit lacking compared to previous years. In comparison, not in compared. You know what I'm saying. It's been a long day, okay? I slept for basically all day. My brain is still foggy. I stayed up all night watching American Horror Story again, and then I didn't get to bed until like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm tired, okay? Leave me alone. Why? Why does he make us all proud, James? Jimmy, check your buddy Pokemon. Are you oh, wait, okay. Is that what you're talking? Oh, nice. Yes, I'm very, very proud. He's Reese. Have you all seen my buddy Pokemon? Are you all proud of me? Yeah, yeah. Everyone's proud of me because I got a shiny little. I almost said wolfy dog. It's a fox, foxy dog. You got one too, but did you get yours from the fifth encounter, fourth or fifth encounter? No. I was hoping that I was going to get a second one. I saw quite a few of them during the, and they are still spawning. I saw one last night after this raid, sorry, after the Halloween event. So they're not as common, but they are still spawning. Oh, it's almost a Shundo. Nice, man. I can't see what the stats are on them, but I'll take your word for it. He had about 124 checks. Yeah, I was surprised when I got mine so quickly. Like, I thought they were going to be super common just because of how quickly I got mine. Like, I wasn't even that excited when I got it. Like, I was like, oh, I actually got one sort of thing. But then because I got it so quickly, I was like, oh, they must be like super boosted. They must be like a 1 in 10 or, 1 in 20, something like that, similar to Comday odds. But then, yeah, I didn't see another single one. But I did see somebody posting up on Twitter. They got like 20 of them or something like that. I'm like, how many encounters did you have to do to get 20 shiny Zorora? Someone else did 920 checks and hasn't found one. See, that doesn't make sense. Some people did heaps of checks and got none. Other people got, 20 plus. I'm happy with the one. I would have liked another one, like I said, but at least I got one. Sorry, Becky, did I say hello to you? Anyway, hello, how you doing, dude? Alright, so who's ready for raids? Who would like to jump into a raid? Just let me know. Send me a friend request if you haven't already, and if you are on my list, just let me know, and I will check you down on the list. Who have we got online? Underground. Okay, no worries, Tef. So we got Underground, Alaska, Tef, Sky. Yes, thanks, Gabba. We did Darkrai last week as well. This is the second week that we've had it, so we're well versed in what we need to. We only need like four or five people with decent accounts, and we can get it done fairly easy. We're doing it with like 4 last week. So as long as we've got decent accounts, we should manage fairly easily. Doing good. Wish you had passed. Still need the shiny. Well, today's the last day for it, I'm pretty sure. I think it swaps over to Genesect tomorrow. Yeah, Gab. Sorry, what was your in-game name again, dude? Hey, Chum. How you doing, man? You still haven't got... Well, do you want to do raids? Let me know if you're keen for raids, man, and I'll check you on the list. I don't think Dark-type is effective against Dark-type. Game Gavin, let's see. I think it's just fighting fairy and bug types. Not bug types. Psychic, isn't it? Psychic will be... Oh, yeah, sorry. Psychic is weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost. That's right. I always confuse Dark and Ghost because they're essentially the same thing. Alright, so we've got Alaska, Taff, Skyly, and Gamer Gav. Is anybody else jumping into a raid? Because they've just started hatching, so if not, we will jump in. Oh, Chom, sorry, man. Alright, sweet. Let's do it. Victor, are you on my friends list, dude? If you're on my friends list, just let me know what your in-game name is. If you are not, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. I'll just jump in if you jump into this one, but I can get you into the next one, dude. So yeah, just send me a friend request and I'll check you in. Alaska. Yeah, I mean, it's Genesect, and we only had Genesect not that long ago. I mean, having a different move on it doesn't really make it any more exciting. It's still just Genesect that we had very recently, like within the last month and a half sort of thing, so... it's... it's okay. I feel like at this point we should be starting to get some of the Alolan legendaries in raids and stuff like that. I think it's about time they started rolling out a couple of new raid bosses. There's been a lot of recycled stuff lately. We've had the Ultra Beasts, we've had Genesect and that before. So yeah, this Halloween month, I mean, other than, Guzzlord wasn't too bad, but yeah, other than Darkrai, which is something that we haven't had for a while, everything else has been a little bit lacking, really. No worries, Victor. I'll get you into the next raid, dude. Yeah, I mean, Genesect isn't really useful for anything. So I think that's why it's just a bit average. Like, it doesn't matter what move it gets, it still doesn't make it really useful for anything. It's got a double weakness to fire, so... yeah, it's a bit on the lacking side, so... But of course, Niantic thinks that just giving something a different move makes it new content. And it's like... nope. Oh, we've had Douse Drive before as well. We've had all the drives. So, basically, it's just because it's shiny. Because the last time we had it as Douse Drive, it wasn't shiny, sort of thing. So it's just like, oh, now you can get it as shiny. And it has this move that it's already had before. So it's like... it's just... it's still just boring old Genesect. The bug-type boogie board. You want Mewtwo? It hasn't been 2 years since we've had Mewtwo. It hasn't been that long. We had Mewtwo earlier this year. Yeah, we had Mewtwo earlier this year. Are you sure? I'll check. I'm positive. It hasn't been 2 years since Mewtwo. Can't have been that long. Flame Shed. That's still Mewtwo. Like, unless it changed itself into a different Pokemon, that still counts as Mewtwo, doesn't it? This was 2136 rather, for the Hundo. Like, yeah, you couldn't do it in remote raids, but it still counts as having Mewtwo. And Shadow version is better than normal Mewtwo anyway. You got a Hundo fan dump on your ult yesterday. Nice, dude. Alright, first raid is not a shiny at 2090. So, Poopy IVs too. Alright, anybody else that is waiting to get into a raid, guys, if you haven't sent me a friend request, code is at the top of the chat. Send me a friend request. I can get you into a raid. If you are on my friends list and you want to get into a raid, just chuck your name into the chat, your in-game name. And also, guys, please chuck a like on the stream if you get into a raid and all that sort of stuff, just because it does help out the streams and stuff immensely, so I do appreciate it. $21.11, it's not too bad. Oh my god, dude, just stop being a pain in the butt. Or not. Hey, Diana. Ah. $21.36 for a non-weather boosted one. Do-do-do, are you being a pain in my butt? I hate these ones that take like every single ball. And I also hate it when they move up to the like moving off to the left isn't so bad because it's still easy enough to hit excellent throws, but when they move off to the right side, it's just a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one was going to run. Oh, not. Should have said that earlier and it would have stayed. It's always once you say that it's going to run that it ends up staying. All right, that's one down at least. XD Trash, I'm guessing that's you, Victor. You take another one? Okay, who else would like to jump in? Hey, he got into the stream 5 years. Nice. Good to see. XD. I know that Tef is done. No shiny or hundo, but still your first one. Nice, dude. Congratulations. Underground. Anybody else keen for the raid? You'll do it. It's 6:10. Hey, Petra. How you doing? Yep, I can do that. Catch me if you can. Just catch me, or did you want the other one as well? Jutta. Let's see if these ones that are relatively close to me for my in-person passes. We'll do this one back here. Okay, no worries, Petra. They're definitely remote though. Yeah, definitely. I've noticed a huge drop-off from shinies from remote raid passes in comparison to in-person passes. Alright, so I've got XD, Trash, Chom, Alaska, UFO, and Catch Me. So jump in. Let's go. XD. Exactly, yeah, and you can't trade them, which is a pain in the ass, because it's classed as a mythical Pokemon. I can understand them not wanting to trade the one-off mythicals like Mew and Celebi and all that sort of stuff. But stuff like this and wait, no, we can trade Meltan, can't we? Yes, because I've received trade Meltans before. And that's classed as a mythical, so yeah, I don't know why we can't trade Darkrai when it's a very common mythical. Guys, if you want to be added to the raids, send me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. Yeah, so NM, Fark. If you would like to be added to a raid, just make sure that you send me a friend request. Oh, if you disappear, it's connection issues. Okay. You're in there at the moment, so it should be good. Who are we waiting on? We got Alaska, UFO, Cat, John, XD. That's everyone. Yeah, everyone's in. Exactly. What was it? 10 so far. That's not too bad. Not too bad for only 10 minutes or 20 minutes into the stream. So yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the content, you get into a raid, all of that good stuff, be sure to drop a like. And also, if you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button as well, because we do this every week. So if you're keen on getting into future raid hours, for the rest of this month, we've got Genesect and then the Swords of Justice. That's what they called, yeah. So Terrakion, Virizion, and Colbellion. which I actually still need a shiny Terrakion, I think it is. I think I've got Virizion and Corbellion. I might need Virizion as well, I can't remember. Would I stream Doom Eternal in the future? I streamed Doom Eternal on Twitch back when it first came out. That's back when I was streaming with the Go Squad. So that was good, because then when like Nick or Holly or something finished up with their stream on Twitch, they would raid my stream, and I ended up having like hundreds of people watching me smash Doom Eternal, so that was fun. Yeah, I've been meaning to like maybe get back in and play Doom Eternal again. Not just that, but all the Dooms, because I do have all of them. So Doom 1, 2, 3, Doom, Final Doom, Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal. You had enough Darkrai is so excited for Terrakion, Corbellion, and Virizion. I'm just glad that they're doing them separately, because last time we had the three, I'm pretty sure they did them all at the same time, like they did with the beasts, and that just makes hosting raids frustrating, because everybody wants something different, so it's hard to get groups together to do individual raids, because people are like, no, I want this, or no, I want that, and it's just like, it's hard. Shiny vibes, hopefully somebody gets the shiny. Me, 2102, so it's okay. The only problem with playing games like Doom Eternal, or just Doom in general, is you get all the backseat gamers, because that's what was happening when I was streaming Doom Eternal. You had all the people that are like, I beat it on Ultra Nightmare without taking any damage, and you know, I got past this point in one go, and it's just like, good for you. Do you know how to do like the quick gun change techniques and blah this and blah that? It's like, no, I'm just enjoying the game. It's not a competition of how you can get through it without taking damage or anything. It's like, I don't really care. But yeah, it just became very annoying sort of thing. It's just like, okay guys, cool, you're so good, like, congratulations. It's like, what do you want me to do? Give you a medal? A gold star? Do I know the leaks for the Shadow Raids in November? No. No, I haven't seen any leaks for what Shadow Raids we're going to get. I know that Mega Garchomp should be on the 11th. And going forward sort of thing, supposedly we're getting like a raid day for Mega Garchomp on the 11th. But as for Shadow Raids, no, I don't know what we're getting, sorry. Hey, Petra, thank you so much for the donation. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Petra? For being generous and hitting us up with a dono. "19 raids later, still no shiny." Yeah, unfortunately, like we were saying before, we're pretty sure that they've nerfed the shiny odds from remote raids to promote people to get out and do them in person. So, yeah, it's a lot harder to get them from raids these days. Thanks, Wayne. I do have the shiny already, so if I don't end up getting one, it's not too big of an issue. I'm really hosting these to try and get you guys the shiny that don't have one. Okay, so no catch for you, damn. it's just Shadow Moltres for the legendary, but for other things, like there'll be other Shadow Raids as well, like other tiers of Shadow Raids. You can do 3 more. Okay, so we got Alaska, Petra. You wanted to do 1 more, yeah. Catch. What's the odds now? Don't know. Niantic never tell us what the odds are, so we don't know. We just have to guesstimate what they are. UFO. Yeah, but I haven't seen anything pop up, like anybody sort of coming up with any odds for what they are now from remote raids. Because the Silph Road isn't around anymore. The Silph Road used to do a lot of that stuff. I suppose I can do that. Okay. Is it? Yeah, fantastic. I mean, unfortunately, since the end of the Halloween event, they're not spawning as much. Like they are during the Day of the Dead event. But yeah, unfortunately, once this event is over, we probably won't see a lot of ghost types. But yeah, any shiny that's been released stays released afterwards. It's only certain shinies that they turn off again, and they're just special shinies that they save for special events. But yeah, common spawns like ghost type Pokemon and stuff like that, they're all still available as shinies. You just have to find them, get lucky enough to actually find one. For remotes is one like it's most likely. I don't think it'd be that high. I think that they'd still want to make it at least relatively low, so like 1 in 64 or something like that would probably be closer to what I would think that it would be, but you may be right. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen anything for it. Alright, so we've got Alaska, UFO, and Petra. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into this next raid? Is a shiny custom Dust Gold boosted? Because you just caught 3 shinies? Possibly. I'm not actually sure whether or not it's boosted. Again, like I said, Niantic don't tell us when things are boosted. We just have to sort of see how common they are for us to know whether they're boosted or not. So, I don't know. I don't know. You hop back in. Shiny's Aurora looks great. Yeah, I do like him. He's a cool little fellow. Yeah. It is a very nice shiny. And yeah, like we were talking about this at the start of the stream, it took me like 5 encounters or something like that, 4 or 5 encounters to actually get the shiny, where other people have had 900 plus encounters and didn't get the shiny. Other people caught like 20 of them. So guessing what the shiny odds for that one were a bit difficult. I was thinking that they were 1 in 64-ish, but I don't know. Some people didn't have any luck with them. I just got super lucky with mine. Alright, is there anybody else that wants to jump into this raid? If not, we'll jump in. Your favourite colour when evolved? Let's go catch UFO Charm. should still be right if we only got the 4. I'm surprised there's no Negan tonight. Oh, we should be alright, Petra. There's 4 in, so 4 will manage it. It's 4 decent accounts. Wait, who jumped out? Now we're down to 3. Who jumped out? We had enough to get it done, guys, with 4. Okay, no, there's 5 in now, don't worry. I think they just jumped out to jump back in. It's all good. Zora was full odds, sadly, which is odd for the fact that it's a rare one as well. It was full odds. Well, that's even more amazing that I got it with so few encounters. As I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it has a special day on April Fool's Day like Ditto did. So we had the special Ditto Day. No, was it earlier this year or last year? For the Ditto, when they released that shiny, just to make sure that people had a decent chance of getting one. They'll probably do the same thing with Zorora. That would be my guess. Because it's a trickster Pokemon. It likes to disguise itself as other Pokemon, so... they did the same thing with Ditto when they first released it. They made it relatively rare and only certain people got it, and then they did the special day for it, encounter day, and then most people ended up with like 3 or 4 of them, sort of thing. Sitting in this car. It's been an average day all day, but of course now that it's sort of late afternoon, the clouds have cleared up and the sun's sort of sitting there. It's like I'm not sitting directly in the sun, luckily, but it's just getting a little bit stuffy sitting in this car. Let's take my jumper off. In the middle of feeding time. And a protein shake before I came down. Which surprisingly, it's like I didn't do a workout today because I woke up this morning and like I said, I was tired because I stayed up all night last night watching stuff. So I was like, oh, I can't be bothered doing a workout today. So I had a rest day today. Laid around on the couch doing nothing basically, and then yeah, came down to do this. So I'll have to try and actually have an earlier night tonight so I can get up tomorrow and be more active. Once again, no shine. 2090. Skip leg day. I did leg day the other day. Today wasn't leg day. Today was just anything day, and I decided to have a rest day. And even if if I was to skip a day because of, you know, I'm tired or whatever, I would just make up for it the next day. It's not like I actually skip it, I just postpone it for the next day. But yeah, I did leg day, not yesterday, the day before. So Monday. Alright, so for those that are in the chat that would like to get into a raid, if you're not on my friends list, guys, send me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. I will get you on the list. If you are already on my friends list, just let me know what your in-game name is, and I'll track you down. Not sure how much you do. Didn't do much of Spotlight Hour. Wait, what are the next Spotlight? Have they even announced what our next Spotlight Hours are? Hopefully they're good. Actually, no, they have, haven't they? I just... Wait, have they? I just don't remember. Actually, no, they have, and I know that some of them aren't that great. I think that's why I saw them the other day, I think. Gonna be like The Rock by Christmas. Probably not. Christmas is under 2 months away. It's only like today, it's a month until my birthday. And then, yeah, it's Christmas less than a month after that. So it's almost the end of the year again already. It's gone past so quickly. Ugh. Once you get old, the years just blend together. They just keep going past faster and faster, and you keep getting older and older, and you're just like, damn, where did the life go? I wish I was turning 20. Nope, at this point, I'm closer to 40 than I am 20. Which is a scary thing. It's just like, I still remember when I turned 20 and I was just like, oh, my 20s, they're gonna last forever. And then it's just like, you're almost 40 and you're just like, oh, shit, what happened to my 20s and my 30s? They just disappeared on me. I mean, Pokemon Go came out the year I turned 30. Alright, who would like to do this next raid? Diana's gonna get an Xbox Series X for this Christmas. Is she? Are you gonna send her one? John, you're in. Pretty sure Underground. That'll be your last remote? Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Underground was doing at least one more as well. Who else would like to jump into a raid? I can do 2 more remotes and then I'm down to in-person passes, but I've got 4 of them that I can use. So we've got some late hatching raids over there. Got you on the list. So that makes 4, which should be enough to get it done. But I'd like to get at least 1 more person in. The strongest warrior, you became the weakest after the remote raids. Well, I got strongest trainer before, and I'm doing like heaviest hitter raid. Heaviest hitter in the raid, I should say. And there were remote raids for you, so me as well. So are you sure you were there? Are you sure? You hate the white screen glitch more than any other glitch. It is annoying. There is some other glitches in the game which annoy me probably a little bit more. I wouldn't so much call it a glitch, but it's a pet peeve when you're using incense and the Pokemon spawn right on top of other Pokemon and you can't click on them. That's probably one of my biggest annoyances in this game. Oh, okay. Wouldn't that mean that you were the most loyal of combatants? Ooh. I mean, it's a Cubone. Does anybody want to do a Cubone raid? You know, possible shiny, better shiny odds than from the wild, maybe. Oh my god, very tired. That's what you get for sleeping all day. You don't know, grapes don't cry. They whine. They whine. Only after you kill them and let them rot for an extended period of time, then they become wine. But most fruit does. Most fruit will ferment into some sort of alcohol. I've already got you down on the list, Underground. I knew that you'd jump in, so I've got you on the list. So I've got Chom, Alaska, and Purebred. Is there anybody else that would like to jump in? You love wine. We should start a wine business. You guys are under the age of 18, so unfortunately, I mean, those that are outside of US, or outside of Australia as well, depending on where if you're in the US, it's like 21 before you can start drinking as well, so. All good, Diana. We're talking about wine. Oh, you're 22 now, John. Okay. I didn't know that. That's okay. I'm talking about James. James is under the age of 18, though. Wait, are you? Yeah, you are. Alright, doesn't look like anybody else is going to jump. We should still be alright with the people that we've got as long as everybody jumps in, because that'll be 4. So we might be calling it quits earlier tonight, because I think we might run out of numbers. People that are actually keen on doing raids. Because I think most people are pretty done with Darkrai since we've had it for 2 weeks now. Your siblings make you feel old. Well, like I said, wait until you get... You guys, is like anybody that's still in their 20s or just got into their 20s and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, nah. Trust me, you're not old yet. Just wait. Just you wait. I sent you an invite, Gaming. still got 30 seconds, dude. I'm pretty sure this one has Focus Blast, since it's given me Rayquaza for one of my Pokemons. Wait, did you actually get in, or? Yeah, I know you just joined the live stream. I sent you an invite. I saw your thing pop up that you wanted the invite. So I did send you one. Yeah, Focus Blast. Yeah, and getting back to the whole wine business thing, that's an expensive endeavor, just because you need to be able to buy land, because you need to have like a vineyard, basically, where you've got your wine plantation growing, like your grapes, because you need. Oh my god, that thing just got a whole chunk of health back then. Cheetah. Yeah, so you need to have like a vineyard where you can grow the grapes, and then you need to transfer it into, like, make it into the wine, and then you need to store it so it can age for a while, and then you need to have your distributors. So getting into the wine is a little bit more expensive than. You'd be better off just starting a brewery and making beer. Bit cheaper. You have 10 in-person raids. I haven't used any, mainly raid at the moment. 1 by swimming pool. Okay. Yeah, I've got a couple of like 4 or 5 in-person passes that I can use. I don't know if it, like, speaking about beer and stuff like that, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there is a company in Poland or the Czech Republic or something like that that is making beer from the yeast from women's hoo-has, which is just the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. Supposedly Amaranth is doing it. I saw Charlie's video on it the other day, and I'm like, what in the actual, what degeneracy has caused this to happen? What is happening with our world? Why is there so many weird simps in the world that just, that was boggling my mind. I couldn't understand it. What are you doing? Whatever, just need to get back into the... Done. Alright, fingers crossed this one can at least have decent IVs. It is going to be 2101. It's okay. It's still not going to be the greatest. Shiny babes. Still no shiny. Didn't anybody get a shiny? in like the worst spot again. God damn it. There's nothing that I can do to... Nice. Alright. Another one is in the ball. Again, 3 stars. It's an average 3 stars though. I can try gaming. Neon, I should say. I just don't know what our numbers are going to be like now, because I think most of the other guys have finished with their raid passes. So I don't know how we're going to go. So, who would like to do a raid? You thought there wasn't another one. Tonight's the last night for Ray Ray. Oh, right, not Ray Ray. Darkrai. Tomorrow Genesect starts. You would do a Cubo too. It depends on what you want more, dude. Darkrai or Cubone. So is there anybody else that would like to do a Darkrai raid? Oh my god, I'm tired. I'm pretty sure she's done. Oh no, wait, no, sorry. I thought that was Chom for a second. She's got one more. Neon, even if she wants to do a raid, that's still not really enough to get it done. We need at least another 1 or 2 people sort of thing. Absolutely Cubone, he's got an amazing crowd. It's alright, dude. We'll hopefully still get numbers. You might just have to wait around a little bit. Sort of thing. Are you gonna get... Okay, no worries, Chop. David, what was your in-game name? Just so I know who you are, sorry. So I guess were you pure breed? Okay, yep. No worries. Alright, so we'll track down gaming as well. So that's Chom, Alaska, purebred, and gaming. No, this is only the 2nd week for Darkrai. We had Guzzlord a few weeks back. Like we got Darkrai at the beginning of last week. Not last week, the week before sort of thing. So it's been like 2.5 weeks sort of thing. 2 weeks, a bit over 2 weeks. But yeah, most people get sick of it after like a week or so. Like when we have these double raid hours, like when it's the same boss over like 2 different raid hours, the first week is always the the more popular one after that sort of peters out. People just aren't as interested anymore. Hey, Gymnox. How you doing, man? Alright, as soon as I know that Chom is back, we'll jump into the next raid. So just give us a minute, guys. Hola. Does that mean you're ready to go, Chom? Well, someone's jumping. Oh, there's multiple people jumping into the... Yet I see nobody around whatsoever. There's 2 people in the raid. I cannot see a single person anywhere around me. So I think they might be spoofing just quietly. Alright, so we should be ready to go. This will do one of these because they're going to run out of time shortly anyway. I was saving them for in-person passes, but at this point I don't know if we'll be using in-person passes. We'll see how we go. Just waiting on you, Charm. In. And also, please don't speak Spanish in the show. I only understand very minimal Spanish. I mean, I did study it in high school, but that was a long time ago. I did have Spanish-speaking friends as well, which taught me how to speak a little bit of it. But yeah, other than the basics, like asking people what their name is and stuff, telling people what my name is. Me llamo Jimmy. Actually, no, that'd be wrong. It'd be mi llamo Jimmy. Just because they don't have J's in Spanish. Yeah, given that next week is Genesect raids, I can't imagine that next week is going to be too popular for raids sort of thing, since we had it just recently. We'll see how we go, but I'm assuming that most people will be saving up their passes for the Swords of Justice. Which makes it sound like they're in a group with Batman. So we've got Verizian, Terrakian, Cobalion, Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. They're our next bunch of raids. Hey Darth, how you doing, man? Where's Terrakion? Oh, Terrakion's ass. 'Cause 2081, so unfortunately another fairly average one. Oh my god, all these buses, can you stop driving past every 10 seconds? You're very noisy. It's one thing that I don't like about sitting here during the warmer months when the windows are open and stuff. It's the buses and stuff, and like usually just street in general, it's like a relatively busy street for traffic, so it can get a little bit noisy. Shiny vibes. Come on, somebody. I don't know if anybody's gotten a shiny tonight. I know I didn't. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody else posting up that they got a shiny that I remember. Stars. It's poop. Poop Rai. Alright. I'm doing pretty good, Darth. A little bit tired, but other than that, doing okay. How are you doing? Wait, you got a hundo underground? Really? Wait, 2136? If so, well done. I mean, it's not a shiny, but it's probably better than a shiny. Shame you didn't get the shundo, but I mean, a hundo is still good. Well done. Well done. 2136 3-star, and you've actually caught it, or? I'm assuming so, because you're saying 21. Nice. It's the worst when you get stuff like that, and you know that it's a hundo, and you're like stressing out trying to catch it, sort of thing. No worries, chum. Alright, well, I still do have raid passes left. But they're in-person passes. I have like 4 passes that I can use per day, because I got 2 daily passes and 2 premium battle passes. There is still 4 raids up there, which still have, you know, over 30 minutes left. That one still has 30 minutes plus as well. That one still has 30 minutes plus. Well, I'm about to finish. Alright, but yeah, I think we might be fairly done with numbers for the night. Yep, 3136. Yeah, sorry, 2136 is the hundo. Non-weather boosted. Like, I don't know what it is weather boosted, but weather boosted dark type is... What's dark type boosted by, isn't it? Foggy weather. Isn't dark type boosted by foggy weather like ghost types are? You lost it again, Neon Flame. Are you doing the circle lock trick, dude? And throwing as good as you can? Cubone raid stream. I mean, I'm happy, like, I can do the Cubone raid because I'm sitting here and I've still got a pass that I can use for the day, so I'm not too fussed whether or not I... Unfortunately, Neon, it's just the luck of the draw, dude. Yeah, you can't catch them all, unfortunately. Even though that's the Pokemon motto, gotta catch them all. Pokemon Go's like, good luck with that. Dude, I wouldn't take it that far. It's only a game. It's not that big of a deal, sort of thing. Yeah, you'll survive, man. You forget about it tomorrow and move on to the next raid boss. So don't stress. It's only a Pokemon's. if I don't get numbers at least. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll give it another couple of minutes. Like I said, I think most people are fairly done with Darkrai because it is the second week of it, sort of thing, and all the regulars have finished with their raid passes. There's no Negan tonight. So yeah, I don't think I'll stick around for too much longer waiting to get the raids done. There's no point. But yeah, I'll give it another 10 minutes, see how we go. Once the Cubone raid gets down to like 10 minutes, if nobody else is in for Darkrai, I'll finish off with a Cubone, see if we can get a shiny. Cubone. It's the Aussie Cubone. He's like, Cubone, what's going on, bro? Cubone. Cool win, Jimmy or Cubone. Oh, I don't know. He's got a bone club. And we've all seen Detective Pikachu, the opening scenes. Cubone looks pretty vicious. Like, Cubone will beat the snot out of you. You didn't get the shiny, sadly. Yeah, like we were saying at the start of the stream, it's so hard to get them from remote raids these days just because of how they've nerfed them, sort of thing. Nerfed the odds. I got this one back in 2021. So yeah, it's been a minute since we got a shiny. It took me ages to get it as well. So it was a hard one to get just in general, sort of thing. You got a Cubone to pick with me. Last week was terrible. You caught 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5 this week. Are you guys doing like the circle lock trick and taking your time to try and throw excellent throws and that? I know it doesn't matter in the end just because the odds are already set whether or not you're going to catch it when you go first into the encounter. But I do feel it makes a difference because I catch the vast majority of mine. I had 1 run on me tonight. I think I had 1 run on me last week as well. So yeah, when it comes to these raids, I catch the vast majority of them, like legendaries every week that we do. And usually it's 1, if that, that'll run on me out of all the raids that we do. So I don't know how I can have such good odds catching them when other people don't, sort of thing. I don't know if it's just because I put the effort into catching them in the past, so the game just gives me better odds of catching them, like they're gonna stay regardless, or I don't know. Because I used to make sure that back when we first started doing raids that I was doing like excellent throws, like basically every throw sort of thing. Doing the circle lock trick and waiting until they would attack and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes I would spend, 10 minutes in one catch screen just waiting for it to attack just to make sure that every single ball that I threw. These days, like, I don't really care so much. Like, during the catch screens, I'm just throwing them quickly just so we can get on to the next raid. Like, I don't take my time with them, and I still catch them, like, for the most part. So I don't understand why I have better luck than other people. Legends Arceus makes Pokemon even worse and basically confirms they'll beat us up. Exactly. I mean, it's just like real life. I mean, if you go out into the wild and you try and, throw balls at a tiger or something like that, it's probably going to eat your face. Like, even in Australia, I mean, people think, oh, look at the nice kangaroos. Aren't they so cute? Yeah, you get too close and that thing's probably going to kick you in the face. Kangaroos aren't the nice little things that they make them out to be. They can be vicious. There's actually a video recently on the net about some guy having to fight off a kangaroo because it was trying to drown his dog, which they are notorious for doing. Like, if a dog's chasing them, they'll jump into a dam or a river or something like that and wait till the dog paddles out to them, and they'll just hold them under until they drown. Because the kangaroos can stand up on their back feet, sort of thing. Stand up in the water, whereas the dogs, because they're a lot lower to the ground. They can't touch the bottom of the river or whatever, and kangaroos just drown them. First time I learnt about that was when I went to my nan's house back when I was younger, because she was like, we got there and she was saying, like, telling us a story about how their neighbour's dog was drowned by a kangaroo. And my sister was growled at by a kangaroo back when I was younger. We were up at a friend's house and we're out on Lake Eden. Yeah, Lake Eden in New South Wales. And it was like night time, and we saw a group of kangaroos, and me and my sister have gone up to them to feed them some bread, sort of thing. And we've walked up to them and just throwing little bits of bread to them, sort of thing. And then, yeah, this kangaroo's just turned and looked at my sister and started growling at her like a dog does, like full vicious guttural growling. My mum's just like, just put the bread on the ground and just back up slowly. Just walk away from these kangaroos because they're going to attack. And that same night, my sister got attacked by a possum. She got scratched by a possum. So, Australian animals are vicious. Like, even if they look cute and they're like marsupials and stuff, they're vicious. They'll eat your soul. Yeah, growled at by a kangaroo and scratched by a possum. She had a good night that night. How do you even get found in Arceus after getting attacked by a Garchomp? It leaves chunks of you around. Same as like a crocodile. When a crocodile attacks you, it doesn't eat the whole thing. There'll still be bits and pieces left over. Alright, so is there anybody that wants to do a Darkrai raid? Because we're running out of time here. Like I said, once this gets to 10 minutes for Cubone, I'll do it and then probably just wrap up the stream, because I think we're done with Darkrai. We still managed to get 5 raids done. No, wait, I caught them all. No, one hasn't ran from me tonight, so I did. Yeah, I caught them all tonight. Saying that one ran before, but we've only done 5 raids. I just got down to the 3rd last ball, that's why. Yeah, so 5 raids isn't too bad. It's a decent amount. Oh. Yeah, but I miss the old raid hours. I mean, only this time last year, during a raid hour, we'd still be busy as... We'd still have, 20, 30 people in trying to get into raids and stuff. Niantic ruined it. Yeah, and I saw Mystic7 posting up on Twitter earlier about how Niantic moving forward is going to be doing more of the city safari zones instead of actual safari zone events. And he's saying that, this may mark the end of traveling to do Pokemon Go events and all that sort of stuff. And it shows you how much the game is dying. Like, even when the big PokeTubers and stuff like that are like, yeah, I don't think I'll be traveling much for the game anymore. I mean, once that sort of stuff finishes and the big events start dying off and stuff, the game's really going to start dying out a lot more. Because it was those big events which were one of the main things that were keeping the community together. People being able to catch up and go to the Go Fests and the Safari Zones and all that sort of stuff. But once that stuff sort of dies out, it's going to be a sad day when there's no more Pokemon Go. Oh, God, I'm tired. Ugh. Alright, one last call for the Darkrai raids, guys. Is there anybody that would like to jump into a Darkrai raid? If not, I'm going to jump into this Cubone raid. And then call it quits afterwards. Safari zones aren't fully gone. No, but like I said, they're doing the Safari City zones now. Like, they're going to start focusing on doing them more than the Safari zone. And it takes away a lot of the excitement from the event, because it isn't sort of like a concentrated event where everybody can sort of gather up and all that sort of stuff. They're on a small hiatus. Yeah, that's Niantic's way of saying that we're not going to do them as often. A small hiatus. Just like Led Zeppelin, they went on a small hiatus. Alright, let's go Cubone. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little shiny bone. Apparently not enough money to keep doing. Yeah, because they've killed the community off. So many people have stopped playing because of all the other decisions that Niantic has made. So no wonder they don't have enough money to keep events like that going. They did it to themselves. They turn around and say, oh no, we don't care about the money that people, like the money that we got from the remote raids and stuff like that. We're just doing this to promote in-person play and blah, 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 and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And then they raise prices on both remote raid passes and the coin system for most people around the world, just to try and make up that money that they've lost. And then when they're still losing money because they've pushed so much of the community away, then the big events start suffering, and then they lose the money from those events, and then the game slowly starts dying, and they're just not a good business. Like, they don't know how to keep making money. They hit something good when they first released Pokemon Go. They were making heaps of money from the game, and then they didn't know what to do after that. Like I said, they're not a good company. The people in charge aren't too intelligent when it comes to making sure that they're maintaining profits and all that sort of stuff. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. Something tells me next year's Go Tour is just staying global. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. They might even do away with the in-person Go Fests as well, and maybe just have the global Go Fests like they did during COVID. Because they don't have, or at least they'll pull it back so it's only in one place rather than 3 separate places. Oh, it's funny. I caught a tiny Alolan Executor recently, and its head was almost on screen. So it was just like a tiny one's actually small enough to almost fit on screen. It was funny. They'll earn more money that way anyway. Probably not, because they don't get to sell the merchandise that they would have sold at the in-person Go Fests. Yeah, they'll still sell t-shirts and stuff like that for the people that order them, but they'll lose a lot of money because of the stuff that they would have sold at the in-person events. And all the sponsors that they would have had for those events as well, they'll lose that money for the people that would have been, yeah, had stuff set up, like stores set up and so on. Alright, fingers crossed. Shiny vibes. Come on, little Cubone. Oh. Sorry, hopefully it's still got decent stats. Yeah, but it wouldn't be the first, like, it doesn't matter if they've confirmed something. It wouldn't be the first time that Niantic goes back on something that they've said. They do it every event. They just did it in the last event with the XL candies and stuff that was supposed to be dropping from stuff. They chop and change all the time when it comes to stuff that they say. So just because they've said something, it doesn't mean that it's actually going to happen. So take anything that Niantic say with a grain of salt. Wow, look at them stats. Of course, this always happens when I do in-person raids these days. I always get like the worst stats that you can possibly get from them. Whatever, doesn't matter. It was a free pass for the day, so not too fast. Alright, so I guess I'll say it one more time. Does anybody want to do one of these Darkrai raids before I wrap it up for the evening? Stops, which is good because I need to stock up on items before Saturday. No, Sunday. Which day is Sunday? Sunday, yeah. Sunday. That was worth the Cubone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got Hundo Cubones and I got shiny, not the new shiny, but I've got plenty of Cubones. Okay, it doesn't look like I actually do have a shiny, Hundo. But I got plenty of shinies. Plus, heaps of Marowaks. $2 Big Mac today, 30 days, 30 deals again. I haven't eaten McDonald's in ages. I don't really eat Macca's. Macca's is like at the bottom of my list when it comes to food sort of thing. It's like, it's something that I'll get if there's nothing else. Or if they've got Pokemon Happy Meals, then I may, like, last time they had them, I actually didn't go and get any, but yeah, for the most part, I don't really eat Macca's these days. It's not that I don't like it. I mean, Big Macs and stuff are cool, but nah, it's too expensive these days. I mean, I remember when you used to be able to get a Big Mac meal for, like, a large Big Mac meal for like $5.95. They're like $14 or something these days. So they're almost 3 times the price that they used to be. Back when I was a young'un. And that's not an unpopular opinion. It makes sense. It's a bone Pokemon. You know, it revolves around death and all that sort of stuff because of its mum, and so it's not an unpopular opinion. Just, yeah, it fits in with the event well, so I think most people would agree that it fits in, sort of thing. I've already shiny checked all of these, but just in case. Alright. Some people were confused by... No, it fits in. I mean, it also fits in with the face painting that the Mexicans and stuff do for the Day of the Dead, where they paint like the skulls and stuff on their face. So that makes sense on that front as well, because you know, it's got a skull on its head. I can't remember what it's called. It's got a name, but I can't remember what the name of it is. The painting, that is. Yeah, so I understand why they did it, sort of thing. Some people don't think. This is like, I'm guessing that most of these people saw it on Twitter and stuff like that, and you got to remember that it is Twitter, and a lot of people that are on Twitter don't use their brains. The real question is who put the flowers on Cubone. Cubone put the flowers. Or maybe it was Duskull. Duskull. Alright guys, well, I think this is pretty much it for the night. We're not really doing much at this point. No more raids. I mean, there is raids, but nobody's really keen on these anymore. So, yeah. I guess I'll wrap it up here for the evening. Yeah, no worries, Tom. I'm going to wrap it up now anyway. Yeah, alright guys. Thank you for tuning in. What are we sitting on? 13 likes. We can do 2. Come on, guys. Surely we got more than that many people into raids. Remember to hit the like button, guys. It does help out the streams. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back on Sunday for Com Day, for Wooper Com Day. We've got Spotlight Hour and Raid Hour again next week. I'll try and do another stream for you guys, Starfield and something like that, over the next couple of days as well. I know I said that last week and didn't end up doing it, but I'll try this week. Just other stuff came up, so I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, I'll try and do one of them streams for you guys. Start diversifying, I think is the word that I'm thinking of a bit more on the channel. Night, Chom. Yeah, adding some more stuff to the channel, because as we were just talking about, Pokemon Go is definitely in its last days sort of thing. So we're going to start adding more stuff to the channel so the channel doesn't die alongside the game. But yeah, alrighty guys, thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys hopefully over the next day or two for something. If not, I'll see you guys on the weekend for Com Day. And yeah, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe, happy hunting, and good luck for your raid hours. Peace out. Catch you later. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.